Hey y'all, welcome to Faith Budgets. On this channel I'll be posting videos about how we use a zero-based budget, sinking funds, cash stuffing, and savings challenges to pay off debt and save at the same time. If that's content that you're interested in, then please keep watching and definitely hit that subscribe button and join us as we try to reach financial freedom. Hey guys, so I'm glad you're here with me today. Thank you for clicking on another video. This is a debt tracking Thursday that I have now just transitioned into a monthly debt tracking. I used to do it once a week, paying extra payments on the debt or just doing it weekly and keeping track of it that way. But when we moved some stuff around, we sold the side-by-side, our Honda side-by-side, and then we bought my SUV, so now we have that loan instead of the side-by-side. So it's a little bit different, and it charges me a fee every week if I make a payment weekly. So I'm just leaving my money in my checking account each week, and then at the end of the month I have an auto draft set up for that. So I'm just tracking it that way, and then also I'll track our mortgage payment. So really the only two debts that we have are my SUV, I have a Chevy Traverse, and our mortgage that we built our house in 2019. So we are still, we're heavy on the mortgage there, but we did lock in an excellent interest rate. But this is just a little way that I keep track of it. I call it Debt Tracking Thursday. I just left it at that, and I'm going to try to do it the second Thursday of every month, and we'll go over the previous month's debt payments. So this is the March 13th debt tracking for the second week in March, and we'll go over the February debt payments and the balances that we have left on the SUV and the mortgage. So I got that idea from Amy over at Dear Debt. She does debt-free Friday. She does that every Friday, and they're debt-free now, actually, except for their mortgage. So now she just uses the debt-free Friday. Instead of tracking her progress on her debt payments, she tracks her progress on their savings goals, whatever their goals might be. After you pay off debt, you can actually set some pretty hefty savings goals and, knock those out pretty quick. So, very motivating, and that's I aspire to be that successful, hopefully, with our budget and our finances. But we're just chugging along little by little. This is the little tracker at the beginning of like a yearly. Let me zoom you guys in. But don't forget to zoom me back out. There we go. Okay, so this is the yearly debt tracker payoff, and I'm just doing it for the SUV. I'm not going to be tracking this for the mortgage, so I'm just going to keep up with how much each month I'm putting on the SUV. Some months may be the same, just the regular base pay, like I'm putting $200 a week in, or leaving it in my checking account. But if I were to maybe complete a savings challenge or get an extra bonus or maybe some extra overtime that I can contribute to that, like right now that's not the case because for my son's wedding, but hopefully we'll get to that point maybe later in the year where we can put a little extra towards the debt. Or maybe, I thought about doing a savings challenge for some debt, maybe like one of these savings challenges that I do, maybe put some of that towards the debt whenever I complete those challenges. So just, it's kind of steady right now. We're just chugging along. We just started the savings challenges in January. So when time comes to complete those, then I can make the decision how much I want to put towards debt, or if we need to put it towards the wedding or some other savings goal. So that's the fun of the savings challenges too. When you complete them, that's the fun part. Let's just go ahead and get started. I was rambling on. I forgot my thoughts. This is the little debt tracker here. This is from Veda at the Simple Budget. Okay, I thought I wasn't recording. And it's just a way to log all your payments and show your remaining balance each time you make a payment. So this is for, like I said, for my SUV loan. I have a 2024 Chevy Traverse, and we got the loan at the TVA Credit Union, and the starting balance was $49,367. It's the first brand new vehicle I've ever owned. I never said I would do it, but I did get an excellent discount because we got a family discount for it. So I would have never got one if I didn't get a family discount. So the minimum payment there is $740.90. And the due date is on the 20th of each month. The very first payment was October 20th of 24. The interest rate was 6.74%, and it is set up on a 7-year, 84-month. But my goal is to pay it off in 4 years on the 48-month. That's the goal, to have it paid off in by the October of 28. So hopefully we will, maybe even sooner than that. But that's the goal I wanted to set for sure for that, but hopefully get it paid off sooner than that. So as you can see, I wrote down each payment. I was doing the $200 payments, and then in January I changed it to just doing the one monthly payment. So in January we did pay $800 here, and then at the end of it was a 5-week, and I did have extra $50. Like I had a little bit extra, so we did those two payments. The $800 and the $250 in January. So I had logged that here. In January we were able to pay $1,050. So in February it was only $800, and it was on 2/27, and it was $800, and that left us with a balance of $46,059. Is that right? Yeah. Okay. I guess because it don't take off all of it because I'm paying interest. Yeah, that's right. I hate that. But anyway, we're just chugging along. So now we owe $46,059. So let's go to the little tracker, visual coloring in tracker. And for $800, it's roughly 1.5 of these symbols. So we'll color this whole one and this other half here. Just a little visual. So we have that one line complete. So that's this whole one here. So that feels better. Got one line completely finished. This is from Amy at Dear Debt Freedom Tracker. And so now here's the mortgage. I just printed off another one of these and just labeled this with the mortgage at the top. The creditor is New Res, and I think they did just sell that to another company, but I don't think any of that changes. Our starting balance was $324,000. Our minimum payment is $1,692.56, and I just found out that our escrow is at a shortage, so our payment will be going up to $1,714 in May, I believe. You can see in May it goes up every year, seems like. Which we started out, I think, with a shortage in our escrow. They didn't calculate everything correctly, but anyway, we've kind of just been going up and up. So it was $1,621, now $1,649, $1,692. So it just continues to go up. So it'll be going up again. But we did make we'll go over here to the interest rate. That's the good part. Our interest rate is 2.625%. We were so lucky to get it locked in at that when we built our house. We started building in 2018, and we moved in 2019. So when we locked that in, it was perfect timing with the market and everything, and the interest rates. And the estimated date for it to be paid off is September of 2051. But we hope that won't be the case. But so the February 1 payment, so 2/1, and it was the $1,692, and that left us with a balance of $297,578. So we're under 3, so that's good. And I think this little tracker here was from mapleplanners.com. It was free. Just printed it off, and I think one payment of $1,692 is half of one of these house icons. So just one little half here. Color it in orange. Orange for UT, Tennessee orange. Orange. If you're new, we're from Tennessee. My name's Holly, and my husband and I, we have 3 kids, 18 and older though. We have 2 that are 18 and 1 that is 22. But let's put the total here. It was just $800 for February, so we can go ahead and knock that out. Put that in there. So then we'll work on March next. So coming up, we're already in March now, and we'll complete the month of March when we do our Debt Tracking Thursday, the second Thursday in April, we'll track our March payments, and just a little way to keep track of it and keeps it on my mind, and kind of motivating, I guess, to see our progress as we go, and color in the little charts. It's not much, but it's just kind of our way to keep us motivated, I guess, for like, keep saying motivated, but keeps us on track too, and getting ready to hopefully get this paid off and save up for some things too, some of those bigger items, and our sinking funds. And we are working on our emergency fund as well. I automatically have money now taken out of my check for that. So we have savings goals and we have debt goals. So we're trying to manage both, trying to find the balance between the two, and not just be gazelle intent on paying off the debt. We still want to be able to live and enjoy our kids and enjoy life, and not be just tied down to paying debt all the time. So trying to balance the two and be a little smart with it, and conservative too, I guess. Okay, so that's it for the Debt Tracking Thursday for our February debt tracking. I hope you guys have had a great week, and I'll have my budget with me for the second paycheck in March, and also the cash stuffing for the second paycheck in March, with some savings challenges at the end of that video. So those two videos will be coming up this weekend probably. So I hope everybody has a great weekend, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Thanks.